From Universal Studios in Hollywood, California, it's Home and Family.
Brighten up your day, the Home and Family way.
And DIY expert Lia Griffith.
Don't you waste your time on expensive Halloween decorations. I want to show you how to decorate with DIY paper.
All right, that's going to be a wonderful project. I smell a paper cut.
Or a few. Next up, DIY expert Lia Griffith.
I'm going to show you how to make this DIY haunted village just from paper.
Welcome back, everybody. She is here to show you how to decorate your entire home for Halloween using only paper. Yes, paper. This is so cool. Please welcome to our home DIY expert and designer, Lia Griffith.
Hi, Lia.
Thank you.
I remember when you came here last time, you owe me a tuxedo.
I do.
You owe me a tuxedo.
I almost brought it. I almost packed it.
I will tell you, and I have to explain because she makes dresses out of
paper. Designer dresses and tuxes.
What she can do.
That's out of paper.
I know, and I'm like, nothing for us guys. Come on.
I mean, isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? You could have a fashion show for Fashion Week with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing.
There's one coming up next year.
Oh, we can't wait for that, please.
But why paper? Why is it your?
Yeah, you know, I came from an artist family, and the material that was so accessible to me was paper, and I started making things out of paper when I was 4 and 5 years old. I learned how to use scissors with my wrong hand because I'm left-handed, because we didn't have those.
I'm lefty too. I'm a lefty too.
Are you?
I
okay.
hated it. I couldn't get
Yes.
the cut.
So I just started making crafts from paper and dolls and paper dolls and clothing, and I became a graphic designer by trade. Yes, those I made when I was 5.
Wow.
So I rediscovered my love for three-dimensional paper about 6 or 7 years ago when I started making all the paper dresses, which actually that was more like 9. So 3.5 years ago, I started my site to talk about handcrafted lifestyle, and paper is kind of the center of the site.
You have a subscription. It's a subscription website.
It is.
Explain what that means.
So it's kind of like an online magazine. Now the whole website, this is we're looking here at some Thanksgiving, and we have all kinds of different materials, but we can pick out things that you want to do. Everything is accessible to everyone. If you want to print or download patterns, that's where the subscription comes in, and that way I can pay my staff. So this is our Halloween, yes, and we're going to make this right now. We're going to make this little village. You can see in the article we have pictures, the inspiration, and not only that, we have links to all the materials you need. And we also have the step-out tutorial. So this is where it becomes really easy for you guys. We offer it as an SVG if you have a cutting machine or a PDF template, and we've printed one right here. You can use that as a template, and that's where you can start.
I'd also like to point out, it's just $5 a month, so it's so reasonable for the amount of inspiration and the things that you actually give your readers. It's really well worth it.
Thank you.
There's a lot of little cutting with X-Acto knife.
It is.
Are there other methods that you can do?
Yes, so I also have it set up as an SVG cut file, so if you have a cutting machine, you can use that. And then we also just introduced a new line with Joanne, Fabric and Craft Stores, and this one is set up so that you can just punch it out, and there you go.
So how do we get started?
So I have set up some things here. I'm going to have you guys help me.
This is from this?
Yes, this is from this, but this is what it would look like if you cut it on the Cricut cutting machine, because it would score it as well.
Where can I get a cutting machine?
You can find them at Joanne,
Okay.
or online. So
Great.
go to Cricut, that's my cutting machine of choice. So here you go. I'm going to have you guys pop out some windows. You can just open those up.
It's kind of
So
therapeutic
it is therapeutic,
You just
yes.
sort of sit there and you get to
Feels
do all the
great.
punch
It
outs.
does. And one of my favorite tricks, if I'm going to make a long fold line, is I use the edge of my scissors.
Is that a left-handed scissors or
No,
right-handed?
they're right-handed.
It's a right-handed, okay.
I'm working on that. So, yeah. And then the next thing that we're going to do is I have these little vellum pieces that are also in here, and we're going to glue. Does anyone have one done?
Mine's ready.
All right.
Wow.
Cheryl, you're such a good student.
Competitive. I'm very competitive.
No stress for her over the holidays, I'll tell you. Zip right through that.
I love my hot glue gun, so we're just going to put a little hot glue on that. And look how fast and easy.
Is this wax paper?
This is a vellum paper, so it's actually, you can find it at your craft store.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
they have it in the scrapbooking section.
Today.
Yeah, and once that's done, once you have all your windows put together like this, we have the tabs folded out, and you just run a little bit of hot glue down the edge, and you can assemble your house. I mean, this is like building. This is almost like Legos.
Is this special kind of paper, or is it, like, if you were to download it and print it, you just do it on regular paper?
Well, you can. I mean, we have it ready for you to print out in black.
It's like a cardstock.
This
Right,
is
it's
a
a little
cardstock.
thicker.
I really like a frosted paper, so it gives a little bit of sheen.
Heard of it.
So, and then we can put on our roof.
So probably the thicker, well, if it's too thick, it might be too hard to work with.
You
huh?
want, I like a more of a text weight, and I have some links on my
Okay.
site, so you can find exactly the paper that I use. And then once you're done, you put a little tea light inside,
neat.
and you
it's
can
so
create a
cute.
whole
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah.
What about some of these other crafts you've brought? Because they're
Yes.
really cool.
Yes, so I love doing Halloween for kids, and we like to do things that are a little sweeter and not quite so scary for kids. So this is everything that you can put together for a party. We have, you know, the cupcake toppers. We have the little boxes, little treat boxes
These are cobweb cupcake
with spiders on top.
spiders on top. Isn't it
They're not
adorable?
edible.
Spider.
The spider's not edible.
Well, some people eat paper. I used to eat paper. I know that.
We love paper. It's your business.
It is. We also have a little Mr. Bones inside of a box. You can fill that up with treats. So just a lot of fun things. And then over here behind you guys, I've decorated for more of an adult theme. And we
Oh,
have
neat.
some, we have some lanterns.
These
That's-
also have those candles underneath
They
them, the same
do.
as the house does.
That is one of our most penned
Yeah.
projects on our site, are those lanterns right there.
Good.
Yes.
Let's talk money here. What do we have here? How much, like, for a project that you shared with us?
So
About this,
yes.
by the way, also just paper. This
Yes.
is like a real a Snapchat filter come to life.
it is.
Oh,
This-
pretty.
Isn't that so pretty?
That is made with our brand new crepe paper, which I introduced
Yeah.
you guys last time.
Yeah,
So
that's
this is
right.
our crepe
She
paper.
makes
It's made in
flowers
Germany.
out of
Yes.
paper.
Amazing
Unbelievable.
flowers.
And you can find that on our I think that was made for a very
Cheryl,
large
my head's
head.
bigger than yours.
For a large-headed lady.
Pretty.
Or someone with just big hair.
You can, yes.
Go on.
There we go. Oh, it doesn't
There you
fit.
go. See the hair.
You look like you're
We
ready
have
to
the
be
full
done.
tutorial.
And it matches your dress.
It does.
So cute.
Somebody may go home with this. For full instructions on how to
Yep.
make these, please visit liagriffith.com.
And by the way, we should make note of
It'll
this.
draw
Those
along
paper
you.
dresses we showed you at the top, they're dry clean only.
Yeah.
We're going to come back. Susan, you're up next.